Killer Clowns from Outer Space. In space, no one can eat ice cream. That tagline pretty much sets up what you're getting yourself into with this movie. Killer Clowns from Outer Space is a 1988 horror comedy flick that I watched probably 1,000 times in high school. I thought it was amazing. But now, as an older, more mature person, I have to say, it's still pretty freaking great. Killer Clowns was written and directed by two brothers named Steven and Charles Chiodo. This is also the only full-length film that they've ever written and directed. That makes me incredibly sad because I would love to see more of what these guys have to offer. They're also the guys behind all the practical effects in the film, which are really what stands out the most in the flick for me. I always fanboy over great practical effects. In particular, I love the way the clowns' faces move. They are so bizarre and unsettling. During my research for this review, I discovered that though they've only directed one movie, they've been involved in the effects of many movies that I love. Elf, The Critters franchise, and Ernest Scared Straight, just to name a few. The movie is about a gang of aliens who are invading Earth. These aliens, however, look like clowns. That begs the question, have they been to Earth before? Are our clowns based on an alien species? Or is it sheer coincidence that they are so similar to Earth clowns? They are enough to kill humans, put them in cotton candy cocoons, and apparently suck all their blood out with straws. But don't worry, there are plenty of kills that have nothing to do with cotton candy. Balloon animals, pies, popcorn guns, they have all the weapons you could ever imagine. The pie moment is my personal favorite. All the characters and actors are just fine for what they need to be. People for the killer clowns to torture. There are a few standouts though. Curtis Mooney, the local asshole sheriff, is a guy you love to hate. And his meeting with the clowns is the highlight of the film. There are also a pair of goofballs in the film that are great. Their introduction is them selling ice cream to horny young people at Makeout Point. Well, trying to. You can imagine how that went. There are plenty of little references to other genre films spread throughout the runtime. Even the tagline mentioned earlier is just a spoof of the tagline from the movie Aliens. In space, no one can hear you scream. There's also Clownzilla, which I think is pretty self-explanatory. All in all, I really have nothing bad to say about this flick. It's the perfect horror comedy and definitely one of my favorite gems from the 80s. Really, the only thing that can make this movie any better is Jeff Goldblum. I'm struggling between the good kind of bad and fan-fucking-tastic, so I'm just going to give it both. So, what is your favorite horror comedy flick? Let me know in the comment section, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more. Till next time, watch out for those clowns.